welcome to Tea Trail. I'm your host, T Red, and today, day 5 of the 30-day experiment. We're indoors today, and this is actually yesterday's, which was Monday, also known as Moon Day. Just to go back before that, it's Tea Trail, Nature's TV, and yesterday, things just lend themselves well, don't they? Moon Day, for me, is fasting day, which is a relatively new practice. I've been doing it for 6 weeks, I should imagine. So I'll tell you how it came about, what it's all about, and the science behind it. So fasting was something that I've been aware of for some time, but it was only at the tail end of last year that it was something I decided that I'd like to try. So as luck would have it, you say luck, as the universe provides, a friend of mine who I met last year in Snowdonia, Jimmy Carter, got in touch with me on Facebook and asked if I would like a vegan runner shirt, as to which I said, yes please, that would be ace. So in the post, alongside the vegan runner shirt, was a book on fasting. I hadn't mentioned to Jimmy that fasting was on my mind, but as I say, the universe, Jim is an integral part, vegan runner, I'm an integral part, you're all integral parts, and you and you and you. So yeah, I got the book, of which I posted on Facebook, a picture of Rex, Egret. It was an old looking book. So fasting has been around for some time, hey? I suppose the first that springs to mind is like the paleo diet. I think it is. So we wouldn't have always had the continuous supply of food that we've been around these days. And there would have been periods when we would have gone without food. And where we are at the moment, with our move away from oneness, food has become something we do to comfort ourselves. It's another form of addiction, I think. So we comfort eat, and we generally eat too much. The food we eat has changed incredibly from where we came from. So yeah, fasting's been about for a very long time, and in the 6 weeks I've been doing it, I just do it on a Monday. So I'll have my evening meal on a Sunday, and then on the Monday itself I still have an occasional cup of coffee, but I generally just drink water with lemon in, which helps to flush the system and alkaline our bodies. So the thinking behind fasting, oh man, that book was just phenomenal, hey? So our bodies, from the food we eat, produce mucus, and that mucus finds its way into our blood supply, and then our capillaries, various sort of organs around our body collects this mucus. So the mucus builds up and eventually forms a plaque. So it decreases blood flow and our vital energy. Ultimately, it slows us down. So fasting helps us to loosen up those mucus deposits. and pass them through our body. So back to Monday, I just drink water and then I fast up until tea time again. So I fast for 24 hours. It's a really enjoyable experience, or you find joy within it. It slows you down, it makes you more definite, it gives you an appreciation for food, that's for sure. When you get to have some, you are truly grateful for what you receive. It's not just another, oh, it's tea time now, let's eat, oh, no, it's lunchtime. And we become so regimented in our Western diets. Yesterday was quite interesting. I did a reasonably large shop, and you know they say that you should always go shopping on a full stomach, so you don't just buy that which you go, ooh, let's have that and let's have that. So buying when fasting was just need that, I just need that, and I just need that. And then I got a cook on as well when I got back in and preparing food when you're fasting. I so enjoyed last night's meal. It's incredible. Really, 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 really good. So fasting wise, I do it for a period of 24 hours, but there are massive benefits in doing a prolonged fast. So our bodies generally burn sugars, carbohydrates, and fat. They are quite like a two-stroke engine. Generally, our bodies will burn a mixture of both carbohydrates and fat. But through running, I've come to appreciate that you can go out running and exhaust your carbohydrate store, and then you start burning fat. And a way of recognizing you're burning fat is you get that breath. It's a good way of training the body to run on both. So there's loads of information in the book. So for the prolonged fast, what happens is our bodies are just the most incredible bits of engineering, and they really know how to look after themselves. I mean, the power to heal is just phenomenal. So our cells will pass over cells which need to go first, which are closest to their sell-by date, effectively, and they'll use those as fuel. So it cleanses our body of cells which need to go, cells which are potentially going to cause us injury. And just as I'd started my fasting practice, I became aware then, a friend posted on Facebook, that our bodies once, 3 times every month or thereabouts, just don't need food. They naturally want to fast. But because we've become quite out of touch with our bodies and emotions, we just don't get that. And again, you know, food is comfort. We reach for food, probably more so than we should. So for a prolonged period of fasting, it really sorts our bodies out. Fasting is what happens within the animal kingdom. So all animals, when they become ill, don't naturally fast. And that's because our digestive system uses so much energy in actually the processing of food that it eliminates from our other vital organs. So our immune system, for example. A good one on that one. So it's used when you become ill, or when you're in a actually fasting is a really good thing to do. And yeah, vital energy, right? So they talk of this mucus forming, and that's starch-based foods. So two off the top of my head I can think of are like potatoes and rice. Dairy, hey, dairy is just, oh my gosh. A meat as well, that's a hugely mucus forming food. Fast foods and processed foods. So for vital energy and raw energy, right, that's what we are. The simpler you can keep your diet, and fruit is what's the mecca of non-mucus forming food. It's pure sugar, and people do get kind of, oh, sugar, sugar, sugar. But natural sugars, it's what we run on. That's our fuel. Every cell in our body runs on carbohydrates. Proteins are what recreate those cells, and fats are part of the protein and the amino acids and other bits and bobs they produce. So really, fruit is just, it's where it's at. Eating raw as well, the enzymes in the foods get destroyed when we heat food. So as best as possible, and I think I recognise it myself. I don't like boxes, but I'm pretty much a fruitarian, and I'll generally eat raw up until tea time. So fruits and salads, avocados, various sort of chopped vegetables. That is straight up fuel. Our bodies don't have to work to digest it. And when we eat meat and processed foods, it's like giving your body a Rubik's Cube and saying, there you go, there's your energy. And your body has to like break it down and work out, like it has to work so hard to get any nutritional value out of the food that the calories you've put in, your body's actually burnt those already, trying to unravel the food like with bread and other complex things. Gluten binds things, so pastas and bread. Our body has to work so hard to get that fuel out that by the time it's actually got to the good stuff, it's just going, oh my gosh, I'm so tired right now. And that's when we have to reach for caffeine and sugar and other stimulants. So for me, eating wise, avoid as much as possible mucus forming foods, eat as much fruit as possible, dark leafy greens, alkaline foods, I'm moving more away from sugar. It's just a taste bud thing. And when I say sugar, I wouldn't dream of touching white sugar anymore. I wouldn't go anywhere near it. It's known as white death, hey? There's no calorific value in there at all. And our bodies just spike. So, yeah, I really enjoy the practice. Just want to go by after a new moon, 10 days after a new moon, I believe, our bodies naturally want to fast. And it's a way of just, clearing out our system and getting it ready to put the good stuff in. So it's been something I've really enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to carrying on. I feel so much better for it. Do your own homework. I have posted a picture of the book on Treading Trail. I'll put some mucus forming foods up a little later on. But yeah, fruit is where it's at, and fresh veg, uncooked, salads, dark leafy green. And I suppose a good one to finish off on, hey, like with the fasting. We as beings are a process, and we're moving more and more towards just water and breath. We put our foods or our bodies under so much stress with the processed foods we eat that that's a cause of a lot of our illness. It, thinking deteriorates, our immune system deteriorates. So yeah, keep your food as simple as possible, right? Straight off the tree or the field and onto your plate and into your tummy. Mastication, chewing. It's vital, right? That's your first port of digestion. And the more you chew food, the better. And then when you come out of a fast, they say that you should just have fruit as your first meal. Gosh, you can feel it just moving through your body after you fasted for 24 hours. You can feel your cells like soaking up the food, which is something you can do after you've run a very, very long way. And to feel that process, oh gosh, it just reconnects you with everything, right? So that's me and my fasting, which is great. For me, at least, it's a great practice, something I'm really pleased I've found. So there you go. Got any questions? Get in touch. Know that our bodies deserve the best, right? And that's just straight up, simple, whole food. I've been Tea Trail. I've been Tea Red. This has been Tea Trail. Stay present, stay free, put the good stuff in, right? See you all soon. Peace.